Welcome back, Stoner Squad, and thank you for joining me today to continue some Humankind, the turn-based strategy game that is heavily inspired by Civilization, but adds its own unique twists. And I have to say, I've been playing it a lot, and I am loving it. It is absolutely brilliant. Some of the concepts and some like the stuff in the game, or the twist they've added to the kind of Civ genre, it's awesome, and I'm really enjoying it. So today we're going to continue where we left off, and I do want to kind of show you today the outpost to city mechanic, where you can have outposts, and then you can leave them as outposts, you can attach them to cities, and then of course the populations that the outpost you create has gets added to the city which it's attached to. And of course these outposts, you can turn them into cities later on, and it's just a really cool, unique thing. Instead of like kind of having a settlers building a city. No, you can actually build outposts and attach these outposts to cities. You can build them in strategic locations, let's say if you want to block off a pass or something. I don't know, it's like so many possibilities. But anyway, what I want to do is, I would like to get going with another outpost founder. We need to get one going. So this guy here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go over this way. Now I know where I'm going because I played it quite a bit, and of course you start off at the same point when you start off. So I know what's over here, and I basically know where the AI is going to go, so I'd like to get there before they do. But anyway, we are currently building a district, a farmer's quarter over here in our city of McKinney. Increases the amount of farmer slots you can have up here. Now at the moment you can see we have 2 out of 2 farmers, and that's the amount we can have. What happens is with this district it increases 1 farmer slot on the city or outpost. So what happens is we can now then have 3 farmers instead of only having 2, which means if we get another pop, we could pop another one on the food section here. It also provides us with a little bit of extra food and a little bit of extra food adjacent for every tile next to the farmer's quarters. What it does do, it gets stability down, and when you build districts, it does reduce your stability a bit, but it always goes back up anyway. So let's keep going. So, now, we need to go and check out our lovely little dude over here. Now oh look, there's a bloody big massive mammoth. Now, I don't think these mammoths, they're not that aggressive. They don't try to kill you from what I gather. Well, I've actually kind of crossed paths with them quite a few times, and they don't try to kill me. Well, I've never had one directly engage me, but I'm just going to go around it anyway, and there's over here is definitely where I'm going to want to found an outpost. Somewhere up in this section. You've got some copper there, which is going to be pretty useful later on if you want to get some spearmen and stuff, and like different military unit types. So we need to go and do that. Oh, and we've discovered someone. Who's this? Who is this dude? We haven't discovered him just yet. I don't think he's discovered us. It's a hunting party. So they haven't changed they haven't gone through the ages yet. So these are still in the Neolithic era. I don't know where they found their city though. They're crossing our borders. I don't know where they're planning to go. They're probably just trying to explore. Anyway, let's get over here. We'll go this way. And I do want to found our city somewhere up in this section. If I go on the hill here, I should be able to see a location. Oh, well, deed accomplished. Why? We accomplished the following deed. Be the first to discover Mount Roraima, which is over here. That's a pretty cool thing. Now, how much would it cost over here? In this different territory here, it will cost 60 influence. Now, you can see, this is the... Let me just kind of zoom out quickly here. Kind of stop this. Get rid of that. Now, if I zoom out, you can see that there's like a load of different borders. And what these represent, they represent regions. And basically, once you've found in like an outpost or a city in one of the regions, the AI cannot found in it. So if someone was to come and found an outpost over in this like kind of section, which has the white kind of dotted lines around, we wouldn't be able to found that there. So it's a good thing that no one's there just yet, which means we can do it. Now, if I wanted to found, the closer we are to the city, the less it costs in terms of influence. Now, if I was to try and found a city outside on this one over here, it will cost a lot more. Because it's kind of further away. That's what I gather how it works. Or it might be because there's no kind of continuous connection between our city, this like region here, and then the one that's next to it up there. That may be why, but whatever it costs more. So we want to found it here first, and I want to found it in this defensive position somewhere. I think that's going to be fairly useful. So next turn, we'll probably found it on the hill here. It looks like to be a pretty cool location, and we can definitely kind of block the enemy passage from this hill section. You'll see why, because there's an actual passage through here where like troops can actually go. It's like a plateau, and they can actually go across it. But anyway, we have discovered some more tech. And which one did we get? We got the City Defense, which means we can get Promocoy, which is our special unit, which I do want to get some. However, I could probably go for what I want next. Probably some of the artisan quarters. Do I want the artisan quarters just yet, or do I want to go for some carpentry? I suppose you can go for some carpentry. It allows us to get archers as well, and some archers would be pretty cool. We could get some of them mixed in the army and stuff. I think that would be a good thing to do. Again, I have no idea where this dude is going, though. I literally have no idea. He's like running around, but where is he going? God knows. Now, you, my friend, let's get here quickly. So we'll go there, and there we've got another resource. We've got some salt there, which is pretty cool. So we're going to found this on this hill bit here next to the mountain, which is quite easily defendable, to be honest. I mean, he's got to only go through, you can only go through this section here, and it's quite easy to defend. And as you can see, there's a massive plateau here, and if we go all the way across the plateau to the other side down here, this is where the where some of the kind of enemies spawn, or the extra like other nations are. There's a couple down there. So what we are going to do is found our lovely outpost here. Now it's going to cost us 10 influence, but we've got that. We've got 33, so let's get it founded. There we go. So now we've got an outpost over here, and what you can do is once this outpost is created, you can attach this outpost to the city, which means that every pop that this outpost has, now an outpost can have a maximum of 4 pops, and every kind of pop this outpost has gets added to the city, which means more pops, more production, and more loads of stuff, which is actually really good. And now we have got an extra pop now, as you can see. We have got one in the industry section now, which is not too shabby, I have to say. Oh crap, wrong button. One in the industry section, and in 13 turns we would gain another pop. But we do need to get more, which is why I would like to attach that settlement as soon as possible. But first of all, what we're going to do, we're just going to heal up here, and then we're actually going to send our scouts to explore somewhere else. Now, I would like to go up north here. There's a pretty cool location. There's also a pretty cool area with horses over here. Again, I know this because I have literally played this game a ton. Now, I don't know where he's going. He may be migrating over there, and he may be trying to settle over there. That could be what he's planning to do. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll have to keep a very big eye on it. Now, in one turn, the outpost will be founded, and you'll see what we should be able to do. So now you can see this... Oh, first of all, an unknown culture has reached the ancient area with the Nubians, so they've changed their culture, which is interesting. But what we've got here now is we have this outpost, and next to the outpost, so if I go off this quickly, you have a little kind of attachment button here, and it opens a list of adjacent cities and outposts you can attach it to. And now for the cost of 30 PI, or 30, not I say PI, still got my Imperial Rome head on here, but at the cost of 30 influence, we can attach this to our capital city here, and what happens is the pops that are in this kind of outpost get attached to this, which means we produce more. So we'll definitely do that next turn. We'll wait one more turn to heal our scout. And then we're going to go and see if we can find anything up north. Now we have the required influence. Now I'm going to attach this to the outpost. Now before I do, I'll quickly show you very quickly. Now we have 3 pops here, okay? So we have 2 farmers and 1 artisan working in the industry section. In this outpost we have no pops at the moment, but I think we should be getting one pretty soon. I'm not really that worried. We should be able to get it. I don't know how it actually grows at the moment, but we do get them growing at some point. But what we are going to do is we're going to attach this to our main city. And then what this city has now, we are adding it over here now. So I think it's even what they produce as well. So any of like the production they have and the tiles and stuff, it always gets added onto our main city. Which is absolutely fantastic. So as you can see now, it costs way less turns to build some of our districts and even some of the buildings, which is very good indeed. And now we have some diplomacy here. I mean, who have we met? We've met this guy here, I think. Let's have a look what it is. So a matter of diplomacy, let's take a look. So we've met the Harapians, and now this is where I can showcase diplomacy a little bit, because diplomacy honestly is freaking awesome as well in this. I really enjoy it. Now each nation or each person you meet, they have some kind of trait and an attitude, and this attitude can change over time depending on your actions. So currently this person is aggressive. They're obviously very angry with me, and they're likely to start a fight if they haven't already. My archetype is hateful. My archetype is treacherous. We refuse to trade with them, and our borders are close to them. Strength comparable, we are more powerful than them apparently. But that's because I think we have an extra era level on these guys. So what do these want? Now what we can do here, we can do relations, so we can do a surprise war, we can declare war or propose an alliance. Now they're not going to accept an alliance because they really don't like us. A surprise war is basically just a war that you declare without any formal form of war declaration, but it does brand you a traitor, and you have this badge. Your opponents earn more war score against you when you're in a battle, because when you fight, To win a war, you need to get the enemy's war score down to, or war support down to 0. The war support is up here, these bars, and when you get it down to 0, then the enemy loses, and then you can offer peace terms. It's not like you conquer and then like you just sort of peace out and just try to take what you want off them. No, you can only take what you want once you get the war support down to 0, which makes sense, to be honest. This is our history with the nation here. The next thing is trade, and this is you can actually trade luxury resources if you have any luxury or strategic resources. You can have treaties here. Now this is pretty cool. There's a load of different stuff here. Now you can like pass some edicts to only trade luxury resources. That means you can't trade any of your strategic resources. If you want, you can trade everything. You can share maps, open borders, non-aggression pact. If you can, they're not going to kind of accept it. And at the moment, what we have forbid new trade. No new trade exchanges can be set up by either empire. Existing trade routes are unaffected. Reveal capital. Both empires accept the other's position of the capital as ambassadors. Close borders or tolerate skirmishes. And then we have crisis, and this is pretty cool. This is where you have grievances. So let's say, for example, someone founded a city next to us. You would have a grievance with them saying that you founded an outpost next to me, go away. And what you can do, you can like give them an ultimatum saying that this is our grievance, you've done this, give us this. And if they kind of go that, okay, you're a bit more powerful than me, then I'm going to accept what you've asked, and then they hand over what you want. And it is honestly fairly cool. Then you have something called ideological proximity. Again, I'm not really kind of overly competent on that subject yet, so despite a few ideological differences, your empires are mostly get along. War support is gained when the other side breaks a treaty, and is drained each turn from the side which declares war. Okay, so if you like do any form of like diplomatic actions that breaks any treaties or peace them off, then they gain war support, and then that means the higher the war support, then of course the better the chance they have of declaring war. So honestly, this diplomacy is really cool, and you'll see like later on down the line how it all works out, because it is pretty funky, I have to say. But anyway, now let's wait one more turn with these guys to heal up. Now they've healed up to the max, which is fine. So what we are now going to do is we're going to go and have a look up north here. Now there's some pretty... Actually, don't want to go up north? Probably not. Let's go... You know what? Yeah, let's go up north, because it's like closer. And what we'll do, we'll get a couple of units next, I think, out of this place. That would be something cool. I would like to build one of these. Now, when you do build units, now this is the funky thing, you do lose a pop, and this is a really cool thing that they've implemented into this. It makes kind of weighing up unit production with your kind of overall production output. Now, considering we have no pops in here, what's this? The cultural conversion? Yeah, it's like turning our... Of course, you've got culture and stuff as well in civics. We'll get to that when we actually get a civic. But for the moment, what do we have here then? We still have... no pops in this settlement. Let's have a look at the settlement quickly. How do I look at the settlement? Oh, I'm on the wrong button. Maybe... Oh, no, because it's attached now. Okay, that's why. Because it's attached, it is... I can't see the pops, because it's attached to the city here. I wonder how that works. I really wonder how it works. Maybe... if we get, like, the next pop, it says, like, here, if I go on here, we're going to get another pop in 2 turns. Would it go into answer, or would it go into our main city? I don't know. That is a very good question. But anyway, what we're going to do now is probably go for a... do I want to go for a district or not? Let's have a look at our stability quickly. Now, at the moment, our stability is going down to 70. Why? Because we've got the farmers' quarter. And minus 20 from the number of territories. Okay, does this affect our stability then? The outpost? It might do. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to... I mean, in 2 turns I get another pop. So what we're going to do, I'll probably get one of these units. Yeah, we'll get one of the Promokoi. Because these units as well, what you can do with them, they can found outpost. And how come I've lost a pop? Where did that pop go? That's a good question. Did I lose a pop? Or maybe I lost it straight away as I started to build the unit. Maybe once you click on it, it loses the pop. I thought it was when you built it and then the pop goes once you built the unit. Maybe not then. Huh, interesting. But anyway, in 1 turn we gain another pop, which is going to be good. And you're going to go all the way over here. We'll take a look over on this side. There's a nice little area up here that I could settle as well, which would be very cool indeed. And you guys shall see pretty soon. Anyway, the Hittites, so these guys have chosen culture. So they founded a city by the looks of it. And I don't know where they founded it though. They founded it somewhere. Let's just zoom out here. Yeah, I think it's down here. Yeah, that's where they've gone. These guys have got a city over here. They're the ones that are closest to us, the Harappans. I don't trust them. We're going to need to get some units. Anyway, so we've met this dude. We've met the Hittites, and he salutes me. He's condescending, this guy. He sees me as a weakling of little interest to be ignored or bullied. Okay, I'm less powerful than them, so we're going to need to get some units, I think. So we need to really upgrade our army. We need to get some men, make sure that no one wants to kill us. Here we'll go for the calendar here, because it allows me to get the artisan's quarter, and I can build some stuff on the copper here, which would be cool. And we could also build it on the sage deposit, which would be nice. And it gives us 5 stability per sage on all cities, which is pretty funky. So we'll take that. And the Hittites reached the, yep, know that. And population gain, McKenna gained a pop, so now 3. Now one's been dragged into the money section, but what we're going to do, we're going to move it into the production section, so it speeds up the production of the unit. Or if I can put it over here, what we've got, it's only 1 extra turn, and if I put it over here, it's going to shed off a few turns for pop growth, so we'll try and get another pop. Why not? Why not, why not? There's no reason why we can't. Aha, what's this over here? So here we found something, and this is going to be a good area for another city. I mean, we've got some more sage here, we could probably get another outpost, or I could probably find a separate city over here, it's quite far away. So maybe another city would be the way to go. That might be the best option. We shall see. Now, let's check what this is. Something here. And what did we find? Curiosity collected. A gold hoard. Okay, that's cool. We're getting a little bit of cash. Why not? How much would it cost to found over here? Now it costs 20, you see. So I think it's costing less and less as we get closer. But where would I want to found this? I honestly don't really know where I'd want to found this. Maybe on the hill? Aha, well, there's some horses here. Do I want to build it in the valley here? No, I don't. Apparently it says I should build it here. Well, that seems to be good. I mean, it's like, well, I could build it there. Well, here seems to be a good location. We're pretty close to the sea. It's in the middle here. It controls the passage. I'm pretty sure it does. Let's see, can you go this way? No, you can't, you see. Now, we can't go down this. This is what's cool about the terrain. So the only way through this way is if they either go through the valley here, then they can come down this way. Or they can either go through this way, but then to go round this side, they're going to have to go through this city if we found it there. So I reckon that's going to be a really good location. So we're going to pop that down here. Honestly, it doesn't cost us too much in terms of, like, influence, so we can definitely do that. How far are we off getting another guy here? 3 turns for the unit. Going a little bit more. Well-deed lock. So wonderful Lake Baikal. So someone's found the... I found the wonderful Mount Leon, which gives us fame points. Someone found the wonderful Lake Baikal. Wonder who it is. Be interesting to know who did that. At the moment, I don't know. Have we got any pops here yet? I don't think so. I really want to know how I gain a pop in there. Maybe I have to disband a unit in there and it gives it a pop and that will attach it to the outpost, I think. But anyway, we're building an outpost here. This is going to take 6 turns to build, so I'm going to leave you guys there for the moment. And then we shall probably send you... You know what, now let's go and have a look what's up north here. Let's go and have a quick check on the coastline. We might as well go and see if there's anything up there. Now, need a little extra unit, nearly 1 more turn. And then I'll probably try and get some... I mean, I think I can build some of these, like, improvements maybe on some of the resources we have. That would be pretty cool to do. Just go over here and see what is over on this side. So there's a peninsula here. There's not really much, to be honest. But that's fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go this way. We're going to explore over this side. We might as well. Like it now, we can see our borders. We've got the capital city here and an outpost. This I will definitely turn into a city, I think, at some point. Again, I think it costs quite a bit to turn it into a city. It's going to cost a fair bit of influence, to be honest. But anyway, so we've got the unit. So it looks like that, yeah, when you create a unit, you lose the pop straight away. From what I gather. But anyway, you're going to go and have a look over here. We'll try and see what's on this side. I know what's over here. You guys don't, but I do know. I know there's some horses in that section. And that can be fairly useful to have. Especially if you want to get some mounted units, which will be very cool indeed. We can now build something in here. Now, what do I want to go for? I mean, our stability is at 70. That's the maximum that we've got. Could do with probably waiting off on another district. Now, we could go for the watchtower. Or some palisades. It would help defend. Or we could go for another unit. I mean, in 1 turn, we gain an extra pop. So, why not go for an archer in 3 turns? Why not do that? Yeah, we'll go for an archer. Might as well get a couple of units going because the AI is pretty aggressive. Well, from what I've seen anyway. I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty, I'm playing on like the normal middle ground section. So, they are, even on that, they are fairly aggressive, I have to admit. They do like to attack you. Anyway, what we got? Not another pop just yet. Next turn. Okay, so now, yeah, we lost the pop and gained the pop, so that's how it works. So I think it's once you build it, we gain, once you click on the build unit, we lose the pop. And what do you guys want? These want something, what's done? The attitude has changed, why are they hesitant? They are more unsure of my intentions, choose to reserve judgment for the time being. Well, would you like something, my friend? Would you like to sign a non-aggression pact with us? You're hesitant.
Things change, even leaders and empires.
Well, no, they refused. They refused.
Sloppy. My answer is no.
I love the interaction between them. You can see his archetypes. He's a cruel, militarist, impulsive. Strength, striver,
if it works
foodie.
for you.
Bias, aggregator. They settle anywhere as soon as possible. Well, that's fine, because we've pretty much stopped them. I mean, I've got, like, this place all locked down. And we've got this locked down up here as well. Let's keep going forward here. Let's see what we can see.
Got it.
We've got some horses there. That is, of course, obviously in our land. What's on this kind of peninsula up here? Let's have a look. I don't think there's going to be anything up there. We're going to have to go down this side, I think. You guys can still move. We're going to go and have a look what's over here now. Might as well. If we can get another outpost going, then I'm not going to say no to it. 3 turns here for 1 over there. But what about over here? 2 turns until we can get the extra unit. I'm probably going to leave... Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. I don't want to move my pops around there just yet. Oh, and something else has happened here. What does he want? He wants a treaty now. Only trade luxuries.
What do you say to this appealing proposal?
Well, I suppose we could. Maybe it would increase our... Maybe it would increase your opinion of us. Maybe we could, like, strive to have some decent form of relationship. Instead of you wanting to kill everybody that you can see. Let's send you fellas to keep going on the coast here. Now, we should say, there's the horses. So, I reckon, like, a city founding over here, or something in this section is going to be pretty cool. I can found it on the backdrop of the mountain, or maybe on the river here. Or before the river would be pretty funky. But let's try and get on the hill here. We'll see what's on the other side. How long here till we can build this? 2? Still got no pops in this area. We're doing some more... We need more pops. Got 4 turns. We've got an archer being built, like, next turn. I do want to check my tech here. Now, there is something that I want to try and go for at some point. Where is the... Oh, no, that's not that yet. What we're going to need to do is, we'll see... I'll show you guys when the holy sites come in. Now, this is going to be cool when we get to found a religion. Now, this is to do with civics, so it's not just yet, so that'll be pretty soon. Let's just quickly go over here. Oh, I found something. What did we found? An animal carcass. We found animal remains. Oh, that was to give us some culture as a curiosity. We've gone up, we've like shot up culture-wise. That's cool. Anyway, let's go down here now. We'll go around this side. That's pretty neat. How much does it cost to make it into a city, by the way? That is what's interesting me here. Can I make this into a city? Not there yet. Maybe I have to... We'll see how much it costs when this outpost is created. I'll have to detach this outpost if I wanted to see, but I don't want to waste my... I don't want to waste, like, the influence I made to attach it. And it's just noticed that as you attach outpost, of course, your overall slight stability goes down. So you need to, like, be careful the amount you attach. Which is interesting. So anyway, who's moving on? Someone's finished a turn. We've got a pop game here in Comicia. Aha, so here we gained a pop in this outpost, which is funky. 1 more turn and we can turn this... I'm definitely going to turn this into a city up there. Definitely. There's, like, no way I'm not going to do that. Let's see if we go over here what there is. Nothing there. Can we go over here? We can. There doesn't seem to be much over here. So I reckon what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and we'll probably found the city on the backdrop of this hill here. It is a pretty cool location. Or I could found it on top of the hill, actually. Like here. And it would give us like a massive vantage point. How much would it cost? 30. However, it does advise me to found it down here. I don't know why. It advises me to found it on the backdrop. I suppose I could get defensive fortifications on the top here. So let's go found it down there. Why not? No reason why I can't. Now, I am going to send you over to the outpost. quickly, because I've got a feeling that is the area that is the most vulnerable, and if anyone does try to attack us, it is going to be down in that section. And we have an idle city now, so we have what? 3 pops. I'm going to lay off the unit production here for the moment. And I probably go with... I mean, I would like to get a district going. I mean, I could go for a district on top up here. On the hill. It does make sense. Let's see how much it actually gives us. So, the district, it gives us +1 industry, but it is a bit of stability. 1 industry predation maker's quarter. Okay, and +1 workers slot on city. Okay, so what's the maker's quarters? I think this is the tech I'm researching here. No, it's the artisan's quarters. Is that the maker's quarters? Per maker's quarter. I have no idea. Oh, this is a maker's quarter. Okay, so each maker's quarter we have next to it increases our production. So, do I want to get more production, though? I mean, I don't have the pops. I don't really need any more, like, slots, because I don't really have the pops, so maybe it's not worth it. What I could do is go for the Cyclopean Fortress, though. That's a pretty cool district. And I could get this on the hill. That would be wicked. Imagine getting that fortress on this hill. What does that fortress do? +15 district fortification, +5 stability, +2 combat strength for units adjacent to the district. Now, that would be cool. I would like to build it over here, though. I mean, the fortress there would be wicked. Because it's like literally the passage through here that is controlled. So, I'm wondering if I can build something like... Once in next turn, we're going to get our like kind of artisan quarters or whatever it is. Or the mining thing that I could probably build on the Sage. If that is built on the Sage, can I build my district next to that then? That is a question that I legitimately have. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to start building another unit. Okay, we'll start getting that going. And then, as soon as we've finished the... Actually, no, we're not going to start getting the unit. Because I'm going to lose a pot by doing that. So what we're going to do, we're going to start building the lumberyard. We'll get rid of this. We'll start building the lumberyard. We'll shave a turn off that. In the meantime, you guys are going to keep going down there, which you are doing. Have you guys built your city yet? Oh no, it's next turn they're going to do that. So we'll send you down there. Calendar researched. Okay, so we've got that now. So, what if I went onto my city, built this over here? Okay, we'll build it on the Sage. We'll get rid of the lumberyard. We'll build this, and then I might be able to get my 4. That would be something wicked. I want to see if that is possible. So we'll do that. Now we've met someone else. We've met the Assyrian.
As the leader of a great people, to greet you in their name.
Well, he is hesitant. He's treacherous, extrovert. They're eager to develop relationships, but they're treacherous, so they'll break it. That's like, talk about one extreme to the other. And he's vindictive. They never forget what happened in the past. His strength, he's got +5 influence in the Commons Quarter, and is a lumberjack, industry on cultural wonders. And he's biased, he's a hipster. They favour ideological positions that are least taken by other empires. Okay, haha, funny. He's a hipster. Okay, well, we've met you. Can we do any treaties, buddy? Only trade luxuries? Would you have that?
Hail, friend. I have a notion which would benefit us both.
That's fine.
How can I say no?
Well, looks like we're only going to be trading luxuries, dude. I'm going to need to build the luxuries on this as well over here. I think we've got some copper to build. There's so much stuff I want to go for. But what can we get for? What can we go for next? I mean, we can get the animal barns. Masonry is pretty cool. Pottery workshop is good. Bronze working is going to be quite useful. But let's get domestication first. I would like to get some scout riders. It would help me scout a lot quicker. Have you built your outpost? He has. That is cool. Now, I did want to check at how can we build the city. Now, how much is it going to cost? See, 160 influence to build the city there. That's how much it's costing. But we'll save up for it, because I do want to get a city over there. How much would this cost to attach? I'm going to wait. We'll wait here a little bit, and I'll attach this to Mykenae. But we'll wait a little bit first. You are going to go... Wow, I've got to go... That's like the proper hills, isn't it? We can't go across this, so it looks like we're going to have to go this way. We'll explore what's along the coast. Try and see if we can find any other nations. You're going to go over here, which is obvious. Now let's see. 2 turns and we have got our Sage production going. A booming state, we can vote on 1 new civic. Now this is going to allow me to showcase you the civic section, which is also very cool. So basically, depending on... I mean, I actually have no idea what it depends on, how long it takes you get the point. So this is the number of civics you can enact. You can increase the number maintaining good stability in your empire. Okay, so the higher stability you have, then the quicker you can get these civics. And basically, each time in a civic, you can actually take there's like two options, and one gravitates towards one thing, and then the other one gravitates towards the opposite. So basically, the cover matters. So you've got public spending, you've got military, you've got the criminal civic issues, you've got organisation, administering politics, day-to-day life, cultural issues and art, and beliefs, religion and stuff. But you'll see, if I show you now, so if we go... So we can choose a civic that's been made either on legitimacy or founding myths. So we're going to choose the founding myths one. And what you choose, now this is for your like religion stuff now, which is pretty cool, and it's going to allow us to get us holy sites. But you have like two options. So here in the founding myths we have natural right. We can claim inherent dominion over the land and beasts, or divine mandate or supremacy is ordained, for we are the chosen ones. Now, if we go for one or the other, it increases the bar across the spectrum. So you either go from one side extreme to the spectrum or the other. On one side we've got progress. On the other side here, we've got tradition. Same for the others if we're doing civics in the other matters here that was dealing with the other kind of issues. But at the moment, since it's a religious section, we can either enact the divine mandate, which puts us toward tradition, the choice is taken emphasize doing things that have always been done, repudiating new ways of seeing the world, or we can do the like natural right, which pushes us towards progress. Either way, it's like your choice. Well, I think I want divine mandate. We have a divine right to rule, so we're going to enact the divine mandate. And then we spend our civic points. We've got divine mandate. The next one we're going to be able to get is once we get the points, is we can spend it in civic. So we can either choose customary laws or codified laws and such. And it is a pretty funky way of kind of structuring your empire to go to be exactly how you want it to be in terms of an ideological standpoint. And it is fairly cool. A blooming state. What's this? Oh yeah, that's just the thing we did, isn't it? The lovely culture section. I'll acknowledge that. What next? I built the sage thing yet? Nearly. We've got 2 turns left to build that. You guys have built that, so what we're going to do, I'm going to send you guys over to the outpost. Over here, because this is where that's where his land is, and I've got a feeling he's going to want to kill us.
Your
he is
empire
aggressive.
is an enigma.
I am more powerful than them, but would you like a non-aggression pact?
Hail,
No, they
friend.
refused it. So it looks like we're going to have to get ready to stomp this person down. But can I go over here? We can. Let's go over this side. Can't really go any further. Okay, we've got another civic now. Found it. Oh no, we've already done that. That's the one we did. Don't know why that popped up, because of course we already did that. Anyway, so we've got you guys over there ready and waiting. I'll actually put you on station. That's where you're going to be. You're going to be stationed on the outpost. I might actually get a district over here that is like a massive fortifying district over there, to be honest. I'm very tempted to. So you're still moving, which is good. Here, that has been built. I just need I need like 100 more influence in order to get this into a city. Another idle army? Oh, it's you. You haven't moved yet. Okay. So let's go on the hill here. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so this is his border. We do need to kind of scout this out a little bit. Okay, so we've built the sage. So now we have a resource, and the thing is, can I trade this with anybody? I think we can. I've not really... Let's try and trade with
How do you do, whoever you are?
So I've got some sage. Looks like I can't trade it yet. Maybe someone's going to get it off me at some point anyway. I have quite a bit of gold. And gold's quite good because you can actually use gold to buy your units. You can like speed up the production. It's like we're building. If like, for example, I wanted to go for... I don't know, let's say if I wanted to build like... can I actually build this there now? Oh, I can. That is funky. That is really funky. Can I also build this over here? I could. And I think I'm going to build this fort. I am going to build one there as well. That is, like, really good. Oh, there's so many things. So many things I want to build. What are our pops like? We've got 4 pops, literally, at the moment. I'm going to bang you on production for the moment, because I do want to get some extra units and speed things up. So what have I got here? I've got an archer and a warrior unit, or one of my special units down there. So what I'm going to do is, I think first, we're going to try and get another one pretty quickly, and then I'll go for some defensive districts, because I want to, like, make a small army over here. You never know when I'm going to need it. But what is cool now that is once we've done that, I am going to build this district, I think, and I'll probably get it over here first. This district is a pretty cool location, or I think I'll get it here. Or do I go for something else? Or do we go for the... I can't build that there, but I can build it on the salt. But I don't really need to build that on the salt yet, do I? You know what? We'll build that unit first, and we'll see like what happens afterwards.
Come over here.
First of all, we're going to move you over here. Need to declare war to proceed here. I don't have open borders with you, so we can't really go in. You pretty much locked us out, but I have seen your city now. It's quite interesting. So what we're going to do is we're now going to go all the way over here again. I can actually see what you've done. You are exploiting, what's this? Gemstone. Nice. I want gemstones. I can see there's nothing built down here. An outpost down here might be a cool thing. But I am pushing towards his borders. I mean, what have we got here? We've got marble and obsidian. Maybe building something down there would be cool. We'll see with this unit, once we've built this, we'll probably send him down here and see if we can get an outpost going. By the way, is this outpost finished? It has. Can I attach this? 130 it would cost to attach, but I'm not going to attach it just yet. We'll wait a little bit. I want to turn this into a city first. At least it will allow me to produce multiple units in one go. Now I'm going to merge the army here, and you can see, there we go, we can actually merge them together. These guys have got veterancy, which is cool, which gives them extra combat strength, because I think that's based on my specific thing that I took. I know I took something. Militarist. Did I take something? I'm sure I took something at some point that increased my combat strength of my units. But let's have a look at the era stars, what we need to go through now. We've got expansionist stars, we need own 5 territories attached to any city. Yeah, I need 5 territories attached, but I don't have that just yet. Aesthetic stars, what's that? Reach a total of 300 influence, got 198. Have 6 districts built within your empire. Obtain 4 tech, nearly got that. Earn 6,000 cash, or 600 cash. And agrarian stars have 10 population and all units within your empire, current 9. We're pretty close to getting that. By the way, can I build my holy site just yet? Not yet. We can't build the holy site. We don't want to get the holy sites done. We'll build this first. We'll finish this unit, and then of course we'll get some districts going. I think some defensive districts, which is going to be very nice. So the king, population gain. Ah, here we go. Now we're going to create our religion. This is funky. So we gained a population in Kang. Cool. So anyway, we pick the people's belief to go polytheism, plus 10 faith, plus 5 influence on holy sites, plus 5 faith on holy sites. Or we can go for shamanism, and we gain plus 10 faith and plus 10 influence on holy sites. Well, we're going to go polytheism, I think. Why? I don't want shamanism. Multiple gods. That's the way to go. So now we've found our religion. And of course, we've got an era star for that, which is nice. So now we've done that, you can see we can create our holy sites. And this is funky. And these holy sites, where do we want to place them? God knows, but I think I'm going to place it on the hill. I mean, it would be cool, wouldn't it? Have a massive holy site on this hill. I do think that would be the best thing to do. Why not? I mean, I don't want to have it on the coast here. I don't want to have it on the coast. Well, I could have the holy site on the coast here. I mean, that would be funky. But no, because I want my like agrarian districts here, so we'll place it on the hill up there. That is just a cool location. Or what about over here? It is cool, isn't it, on the hill? I have to say, it is cool. I think I might have to build it on the hill. We'll definitely do that. Anyway, one turn we get another pop, so we gain some extra production, which is going to be quite nice. Our stability's risen a little bit here, which is quite cool. What do we need next? Go advance for the turn. By the way, what are our units doing? Oh yeah, they're all the way over there still. So let's get you fellas. We'll try and see what's over here.
Let's go.
Aha!
Over this way.
What's this? A gold hoard. Oh, that's cool. We got a little bit of cash, which is fine. There's another city over here. Looks like this guy's been building all the way over towards the shore, which is interesting. He's leaving this section pretty unused. Urgent affairs require our attention, and this is where the game is also very cool, because you have like events, a series of events based on a variety of factors, and honestly, it is really, really fun, and you can basically choose which one you want to go for. So, an unexpected rivalry has erupted between 2 temples in Mycenae, each representing a different sect of Mycenaeans' polytheism. One temple argues that religious matters should be left in the hands of dispassionate men, while other contends that only women with their capacity for nurturing life possess the necessary understanding for these affairs. These quarrels must stop before your inhabitants start fighting each other, and who should be our religious leaders? Well, I reckon I want to put women, because I want to like to be kind of like the Oracle, you know, back in ancient Greece, where they were like high on opioids and doing like all these weird dances and shit, and like talking to the gods, and I think that's cool. So we're gonna put women. Women shall lead the religious people of the world. We'll definitely have women. Why not? Why not indeed? Now, where do I want to go to next? What about you guys? What are you doing? You're still here. Let's go down this side, see if we can actually get around this. I don't think we can. We might be blocked. Yeah, we're blocked in here. What's this? That's an outpost. Okay. Yeah, he's basically surrounded ashore here, which is quite funny. Poor guy. I somehow feel sorry for him. Slightly sorry for him. Anyway, Ikil converted to a new religion, and we've researched domestication. Let's have a look at Ikil. Let's see what these have done. Where's Ikil? That's not Ikil. I'd like to be able to see where the place is. Let's get rid of the religion here. Ikil is over here. That's Kang. Mikene, Kobisa, Kang. Maybe it's this. Is it this place? Is it Ikil here? It must be. I think it is Ikil. It can't. It has to be. The other two aren't Ikil. Anyway, what do you guys want?
Greetings.
Your grievances claim territory on our border, apparently. They have. I'm more powerful than them, but what have they claimed? I don't know what they've claimed. Oh, they've claimed this. Honestly, I'm not overly bothered about that. I mean, why would I be overly bothered about it?
Let's go.
Oh, I can't, because I've got to go across this. I've got to somehow get back home here, that I can't. I've been pretty much boxed in here. I might be able to if I can get through here pretty quickly. If not, I'll just disband them. But it looks like they've claimed this, but I'm not really bothered about that, to be honest. I mean, they can have that all they want. I mean, I've got my required city up there. I might get one down here, actually, which we are going to do. Let's send you fellas down. Let's see where I can find this goddamn city. No one's been down here yet. But I think a good location would be up on the hill here. I think it would be, just because there's just, like, pretty much no one. This is going to block his passage there. And it'll allow me to get a fortress, I think, over here as well, which is something that I might actually do. But anyway, let's go building our holy site now. So I'll pop you on here. Got a couple of units. So let's do... What else do I... Do I want to go for the holy site? I think I do. It gives us plus 20 stability, which means I can get more districts. Or it would allow me definitely to bring these guys in. I mean, it can integrate this outpost into the city, which would be cool. What do I need, though, to attach? Let's see. I need 130. I don't have that yet. But I think we're going to build our holy site. We'll build it on the... build it here next to the... We'll build it on this small hill. Why not? That's a cool location. Let's get that built there. Build the obelisk to the gods. In 2 turns I get another pop, which I'll definitely bang on the industry as well. Which is going to help speed things up quite nicely. Now. What are we going to do next? We need some extra tech. So what do I want to go for? We can either go in this side and go for the public fountain for some stability, but I don't need that. Maybe go for masonry. But I don't really need that yet. Forced labour, working citizens is hard, will send many to an early grave, but sometimes the needs of the empire necessitate the sacrifice. I reckon we can go bronze working. Let's go bronze working. Why not? It allows us to get some spearmen. And if they do have cavalry units, then it will be pretty useful. Gamesa's got a pop. How many pops have we got in Gamesa now? We've got 3. So when we turn this into a city, it will have 3... Yeah, it will have 3 pops in there, which is fairly cool. We own this. What else do we want to do next now over here? Close this down. In 12 turns, we gain the religious thing, or the religious holy site. You're going to go and check this out. There's a curiosity here. I don't know what it is. We got a gold, an old hoard. We've got a little bit of gold, I think, out of that. So where do I want to build my outpost here? I can't really see at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go up here and we'll have a look what's on this side. We might as well. See if we can get anything built down there. No reason why I can't. Have I got my extra pop yet? No, one more turn. But now we've got an extra pop in McKenny, which is good. I am going to pop you on here, though, now. We'll get you on the kind of building this. So in like 9 turns now, the holy site has been built. The Gamesa converted to our religion, so our religion is fully dominant here, which is nice. I do like that. What does this guy want now?
How do you do?
He claimed another territory on our border. What does he claim this time? I don't know what he's claimed this time. Has he built something? I can't see what else he's built. He says he's got another grievance, but what is the grievance? I don't really know. Yeah, I'm definitely going to build something here. I reckon on this like hill section here would be fine. Because I can literally control what goes on. I mean, he's got his capital city here, and if he wants to go through us here, he's going to have to go down this section. So maybe building the outpost here is going to be a good location. I mean, I would suspect he's next to the resources. Well, I could build it down below the valley, but I think no, below the valley is just like, no, it's not going to work for me, that, is it? Literally not going to work. So I reckon we build it here. I mean, why not? There's no reason why I can't. Yeah, let's build it here. Let's build that outpost. We'll get that built here. So now I've claimed this. That's going to block him from this side, so if he wants to kill us, he's going to have to go through there. I am going to need extra men, I believe, so I'm going to leave you over here. Hopefully, once we can get this city going, and this is going to be the next kind of like target, is to get this city built, so I can actually get some extra units going, and you can fortify this city, and this one can fortify this one. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, people. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are enjoying things like I am, honestly, I'm really enjoying this game. It is awesome, and I'm really looking forward to its full release. But anyway, if you are enjoying things, of course, please don't hesitate to hit that like button down below, and if you want to see some more Humankind and other content, then please do consider subscribing to the channel for more. And with that said and done, thank you so much for joining me, and I shall hopefully catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.